Hey everybody, Joe at Metametrics here. ImageSilo has a new version, and with that has a new look to the interface. So this video is going to go through this new look and show you how to navigate around. So here at the login screen, we've got our typical entity ID number, username, and password. So go ahead and fill those out. And press enter on the keyboard or click login to log into the system. Okay, here we have what's called the home screen, which is made up of several different sections. You can see the project section right here with your admin files and client files projects. Now this page here is actually customizable, so a lot of these things can be turned off and disabled. So if we click on the down arrow right here, you can select to hide the eForms and destruction lists and favorite projects lists. So that way we have now a nice cleaner look to the home screen here. So again, projects at the top here, admin files, and client files. And you'll notice when the mouse hovers on those buttons, you've got these little action icons that kind of appear. So you've got an option to search through the client files or to upload a document into client files, which is what's called add file, is what the old interface called it. We've got the option to do a scan of a document, to view the folders for the project, or to mark it as a favorite. Now if you just click on the main tile, that'll take you to the search criteria screen. So here, just like before, we've got all our index fields to search on client name, policy account number, and so forth. But we type in a client name to search for and press enter or click search down on the bottom. That will take us into the search results screen. So just like before, each line item here is a different document, and simply double click on one to open up that document in the viewer. Now the viewer is the same window as is in the current interface, the older interface. So all the buttons here work the same way. We've got thumbnails of the pages on the right hand side, the main page image in the middle, and the index information on the left, with all the toolbar buttons across the top. So on the results screen, we have our toolbar buttons going across the top. Of note is the upload button to add in new documents, the scan button to open up the document viewer window for scanning things in, save to save a document out of ImageSilo, email to email something out, the print icon here. If you want to change and alter the index information of a document, click the edit button here, and to delete a document out, hit the delete button right here. So now I'd like to go over some of the new features of the interface. One of the neat things is you can click and drag the columns to different locations. You can see here I'm dragging the document date column all the way to the left, and now when I let go, document date shows up as the very first column in the list. Another thing I can do is on the drop-down selection of each column, you can say sort ascending and descending like you would ordinarily do. But here you actually have an option where you can hide particular columns. So if I don't really want to see the system fields here, I can turn those off. Or if I don't want to see the audit field, I can turn that off. Or if I don't want to see the rep ID field, I can turn that off as well by simply checking or unchecking these boxes. And now you can see my search results screen is more specific to what it is I want to see. This is a per user setting, so I'm logged in as my particular username. If someone else logs in, they could take and drag document type to be the very left hand column, or reorder the columns in any order that they wish. I'm going to perform a new search to show off one of the other new features in the system. Typically on the results list, each line item here is a different document. What I can do now is click and drag on client name and drop it on this toolbar right here. Drag and drop here to group by columns. What this will do is take the documents on the results list and group them together by the similar index information they have, in this case the client names. Press here to expand out John Adams, and I can see the 4 individual documents for client name John Adams. Or I can expand out here and see the ones for Sarah Bennett. Additionally, I can drag other index field values to that same toolbar, and it will group them together by both. First, by the client name, then by the account number. I can disable that by clicking the X's here. Now I'm back to my traditional view. Another of the features I'd like to demonstrate is what's affectionately called the breadcrumbs. At the top here, you'll see that it says Home, Projects, Client Files, and Search. Well, Home is the home screen we started from. Projects is the section of the home screen we went into. Client Files is the project that we're inside of. And Searching is the function that we're doing inside of that project. If I wish to change to a different project, I can simply hit the down arrow here and select Admin Files. Now I'm performing a search through the Admin Files project. Or, if instead of searching, I wish to upload a document to it, hit the drop down, select Upload, and now I can select a file to send up into the Admin Files project. Or switch back to Client Files. The next feature I'd like to demonstrate is called Quick Search. You'll see that located at the top here. Quick Search allows you to do a very quick search across all projects and all index fields. I'll type in Smith at the top here and press Enter. And that will do a search for the word Smith through all the index fields of both my projects. Here at the breadcrumbs, you can see we're inside of the Admin Files project with the results from here. In this case, it found Smith inside the description field. I'll switch over to Client Files, and you'll see that it found Smith inside of the client name field of that project. So Quick Search allows you to do a very quick search for a particular word phrase, be it a client name or a document type, a company, or something in the description. You can also customize it to search through a particular project only, or the default is all projects. Or if you want to search through the index field information, or just the full text, or some sort of advanced combination of those. Well, that concludes this introduction to the new ImageSilo interface. If you have any questions on that, go ahead and contact us here at munimetrics.com or give us a call at 1-800-548-7895. Thanks.